Hi there! Today, I'm gonna show you 10 more cases of animal rescues that happened not long ago and impressed me greatly. Hope you'll find this video interesting, because for me, it is very important to reach out to you. Get ready to be emotionally touched. Sometimes the weather creates a lot of problems for us, but storms and hurricanes can change not only the life of humans, but also the lives of animals. This little bird was found on the ground after a stormy night. The nest was there too. It obviously fell from the tree during bad weather. The man took the nest from the ground and examined the poor feathered creature. The bird was covered with ants all over and was a bit frustrated. The man cleared it of all this stuff and looked into the nest. There were 2 tiny eggs in it. He decided to make another nest for the unlucky future mom. He put the bird with her eggs in a bowl and decided to take care of the family until they were okay. Hope the situation finished successfully. The people from Cambodia Wilderness Channel saved this poor pup that had got stuck in the clay jar. The curious baby pushed his head through the hole in the bottom of the jar and couldn't take it out. On hearing the pup's cry, the man rushed to help. He saw the poor thing trying helplessly to get free. The only chance to take the baby out was to crush the jar. Of course, the man did it. The man checked the pup and then let it go. This rehab center is the place where a lot of little baby fawns arrive every year. This time, the one-day-old white-tailed deer fawn was orphaned and badly needed our help. His mother gave the poor creature a birth and then took off. The little one had no chance to survive without people's help. The volunteers in the center fed the orphan with milk and took good care of her. Eating healthy food, the fawn was becoming stronger, and it was just a matter of time before she would be ready to come back to the wild. Here is one more creature that suffered greatly from natural disaster. This dog is a lucky one because she managed to survive in the terrible conditions. She was rescued from under Hurricane Dorian debris in the Bahamas. The dog had spent about 3 weeks there, drinking only rainwater. When the rescuers found her, the man was shocked.
Oh my God. Let's get you this. Hi, baby.
The animal was almost completely exhausted. Her weight was only 22 pounds, instead of the 45 pounds that the dog of that size could weigh. The people took her to the vet immediately, where she got all the necessary medication. They called her Miracle because her survival was a real one. The rescuers were trying to find her a family. If they fail, Miracle will be waiting for adoption. Here they are again. The people from Wildlife Aid are rushing to rescue some unknown bird that somehow got itself through a tiny hole in the top of a paper incinerator. The owner of the house had no idea how long the poor bird had been trapped there. At the beginning, all-knowing Simon couldn't manage to identify the mystery bird of prey. He took it to the hospital, where the vets checked the bird thoroughly. It turned out to be a hobby. The bird spent in the hospital 1 week and then was released in the area where it had been found. The team from Animal Rescue India managed to save Black Buck that had got trapped in a deep well, using some kind of a swing to take the poor thing out of the well. Putting it down, they managed to grab the animal on the swing and were slowly dragging it with the help of sticks and ropes. At one moment, the black buck got afraid and fell down to the water. But then, it realized that people wanted to help and let them rescue itself. The lucky fellow rushed to the forest as soon as it reached the edges of the well, without saying thank you, of course. Hedgehogs often come to people's gardens in search of food. This boy got into the bucket somehow and couldn't free himself. The people found the creature and wanted to help it. They turned the bucket upside down and tried to let the hedgehog out. But the spiky guy didn't hurry to leave his trap. It took the creature some time to realize that he was free to go, and he slowly moved away. These men had the information about a mountain lion that got into a trap, and he hurried to rescue the poor wild animal. Approaching this animal was a great challenge with all its teeth and claws, and the rescuers were planning their actions very carefully. One of the rescuers managed to put the metal ring on the animal's neck. The mountain lion was struggling fiercely.
Come on.
You might have to get this way a little bit. There you go.
Okay.
Now get him stretched out.
The man put the head of the animal down to let another one come closer and release its paw. At last, he managed to do this, and the scared but free mountain lion rushed into the woods. The people from Animal Rahat saved the life of the cow. It had fallen into the concrete gutter and couldn't get out. The cow was scared and stressed. The cow's owner attempted to free her, but he cut his leg and gave up. The group's animal welfare inspector climbed down into the pit. He gently stroked the cow's nose to calm her down. The man put an industrial harness around her body and attached it to a crane. Being sure that the cow was okay, he gave the signal for the operator to pull her up and out. Finally, the animal was freed. The poor thing was taken home, where she had a delicious meal and tender care. The rescuers from Hope for Paw Project were driving home when they noticed this injured stray dog limping along the road. On seeing people, he tried to hide in the bushes, but then he went out and desperately asked for people's help. The rescuers took him to the clinic to be examined and have an x-ray. The results received were very sad. The dog had a double fracture in his front leg and the creature needed repair surgery. The dog said that the pup had got his fracture no less than 1 week before. So it's difficult to imagine how hard it had been for the poor dog to survive in these conditions. The pup underwent repair surgery, and the fractured bones were fixed with metal plates and screws. He recovered very quickly after the procedure, and now he's full of joy and finds so much fun in everything he does. This is the end of my list. Let me know in the comments below which case you liked the most. See you!